Greetings, comrades. This is Andre Ades Desjardins with an Avatar Draft. I went two out of three in my last one. I've actually been doing quite good in these, so we've just jinxed ourselves, the caster's curse. But let's see, I'm happy with 2 out of 3. 2 out of 3 I'm happy with. Waiting. We're spinning. We're not editing this out. I will be at the face-to-face event tomorrow. This is not sponsored by face-to-face, but there is a face-to-face event tomorrow in Halifax, which I will be going to. Beyond that, I gotta sort some more cards, because I am always sorting cards. And for New Year's, I have cleaned out my fridge. Excellent. That is all the excitement in my life right now, and that's the way I want it. Just finished my coffee. Should go get a cup of water. I'm gonna go get a cup of water while this runs. Maybe I'll do some magical editing. And all right. Let's see if we all hit ready. Do we all hit ready? Does this reset? Will I need to do editing? No! Yay! I still might need to do editing, but all right. Not a first pack. Nothing here I'm super thrilled to see in terms of rares. This is not highly rated. I've seen somebody play it against me and didn't do well. This is not highly rated. I assume if you can splash for it, it might be fine. It requires a lot of building around. So the 2 cards I am drawn to are Firebending Lesson and Forecasting Fortune Teller. And I've actually not played a lot of red outside the first week of this format, but I'm taking Firebending Lesson. I think it's the best card. I'm not on 14 lands by a lot. Yeah. The other one I want to look at is Forecasting Fortune Teller, which I think is down a lot. I haven't seen that played or played against me. Earth Rumble might be fine, but I have not had much luck with green, so. And I think if we checked Firebending Lesson would still be the winner, so. No. This got off against me once, and it was honestly win more for my opponent. Earth Kingdom Protectors does very well. I'm going to take Knowledge Seeker. That card's crazy. I would love one of these 2 to wheel. Watery Grasp is actually quite good. Battle Fan jumped up a bit in my format, but Knowledge Seeker is the most powerful card. I'd be very happy playing Red-Blue. Red-Blue Lessons, but it doesn't have to be that. Alright, next up, we have a Badger Mole and a Lightning Strike. I'm going to take the Lightning Strike. Badger Mole might actually be a better card. And I can't say that I don't play green. I do play green. I have played green. I'll play anything. But I like. So my approach to the format is like if you don't have bombs, like I didn't open a bomb, so I want to do one of 2 things. I want to either be aggressive, or this is when I would do green, and I would take try to get cycles at this card in the middle. So if I open a bomb, I can play it. But I'm happy just taking the Lightning Strike. I'm happy with this aggressive-looking start. Ooh, Secret Tunnel. Secret Tunnel's really good. Just with Earthbending, it's very good if you get the Saga's Lovers. I am going to, again, boringly take the Lightning Strike. I'm happy to see Cunning Maneuver here. I'm happy to see Uncle Iroh. What makes me sad is I don't see many other blue cards, so that means I might have to go to black or green, but I'm still just taking Lightning Strike. Okay, so here's a semi-blue card. Draw a card, discard a card. That's actually ideal in like Dimir, blue-black. I'm going to take the mono red. I'm going to keep on red, and then hopefully if I just take enough red in Pack 2, maybe I can open something excellent of another color, or maybe in Pack 2 blue will be coming my way, but I'm just going to continue to take the red cards right now. Wandering Musicians, actually kind of high up my picks order. I'm going to talk about Destined Confrontation. It's in here. This has a low win rate. This is, as I said to Blair in the pre-release, the card I bring in when I'm losing. Basically, Blair had a bunch of big dumb idiots against me, and I had a bunch of small boys, so this was very good in that one case. But otherwise, it's like you have to be planning on losing before you play this card, and like losing by them having several bigger creatures than you. Yeah, I'm just going to keep in red, Wandering Minstrels. That guy's fine, but he's not pulling me off. Alright. Now I'm going to take the Badger Mole. I think, besides maybe the Herbalist, the Badger Mole is just the best card in this pack by a bit. He doesn't really go with anything else I have, but that's fine. I'm not taking this. I'm not paying 3 mana to cast. Like, no. Like, I would have to be mono red before I thought about that. Alright, Uncle Iro, Seismic Sense. That is very good. Not to fix your mana, but to help find the bomb or creature you need. Maybe Wall-Top Sentries. Fire Nation Rider is very replaceable. Seismic Sense. We're back to my original pack. I'm just going to take the Cunning Maneuver. It works very well with Firebending. The only other card I would think of to pair with my red cards is J. Junk's Deserters, which is very interchangeable. I don't know if I want 2 Cunning Maneuvers. Otter Penguin's kind of meh. Also very meh. Everything here is meh. I'll just stay in red. So meh. I am so red, you think I would take this, but no, I'm just going to take the Cycle of Renewal. Least from Vine, unplayable. Actually, can I play the Mono Red Dream? Is this good enough for Mono Red? Except for you may cast both if it's... So this is like 3 mana draw card. No thanks. Cycle of Renewal. Uncle Iroh, please. Pillar Launch. And Forest. Awesome. Okay, another Secret Tunnel, which goes up the list. Because I have green cards now. Lost Day is very good. A Urine Archer, also very good, but kind of interchangeable. I'm going to take this. It's the highest ceiling. Maybe I'm supposed to take Twin Blades. I know they seem like they do a lot, but often I want to use these like win a combat and not necessarily get extra damage in, though that can do it too. I'm going to take the highest upside Secret Tunnel. I have a Badger Mole. I'm very likely to be picking up other green cards. Alright. Surface level fine. I'm going to just take this blue card. I know I'm not super in blue, but it's a speculative pick. I'm only giving up, what? Probably the Disciples Deserter, and I'd much rather be in blue than green. Alright. I like this. It's a red 2-drop. There are some things that trigger an attack. That kind of doesn't matter. It's just nice. It makes a red 2-drop. And then if it ever gets there, it gets there. Airbending Lesson, I think, is the best card in here by far. I'd love for one of these to table at one point. Alright. So, again, I'm just going to take the Badger Mole. I just think it's the best card in here by far, besides melee, maybe Deadly Precision. I could take this and play it, but I'm just going to take the higher upside top end Fire Sages. I think this is an easy... They're both 2-drops. You know, eventually you can just put counters on this and get it big, but I'm not afraid to trade it off early. This has not made it. I love the design of this. Once again, this ain't it, though. In this... The 4 power toughness thing is very hard to get in these formats. So it's between a Seismic Sense, a Mongoose Lizard, and a Battle Fan. Creature or land. Right now there's not a super creature I'm trying to find. This is probably the highest upside card. I don't mind running one of these big land cyclers. Wandering Musician is better with white, and I already have one. So it's either this or the Battle Fan. I'm going to try the Seismic Sense. May not play it. That's fine. Oh, look. Interchangeable things. Rumble Arena is another great thing to Earthbend on, or the Mongoose Lizard. We'll take the Rumble Arena. Not because it filters mana, because it's very good to Earthbend on. It's very good to Earthbend on. Again, there's nothing here. I'm not playing Leaves from the Vine. I'm not putting that in just to pay for and draw a card. Get out of here. Alright, I'll take the Twin Blades. I'm not sure if I'm going to end up playing the Twin Blades, but I have 2 Cunning Maneuvers, and I'm not playing a third one of those. Excellent. I'm just going to take the Dewdrop. I'm just going to take the boring Deserter's Disciples. I only have, what, 1, 2 creatures that are 2-drops. We're just going to take another 2-drop. I'm probably not going to do the Cycle of Renewal. I'm probably not going to do the Ruthless Admiral either, though. Sacrifice another... I don't have that. No, why are you saying take the Cat Owl? I'm just going to put the Ruthless Admiral on the side. Wall-top Sentries. They are good stop sign. Hopefully not going to play Earth Rumblers. Alright. So... I do a Cycle of Renewal. Tools are my color. During your turn, each non-less instant or social current graveyard has flashback. During my turn, each lesson in my character's flashback. This is probably worth splashing for. It gives all my instants and shit flashback, and I have, you know, Seismic Spheres and Lightning Strikes. Probably not going to have a bunch of Cunning Maneuvers. This is going to be worth splashing for. The blue, I'm giving up a Lightning Strike, which is good, but this can just come down late and absolutely wreck. And it's actually well playable. I have a Cycle of Renewal to help me get there. And I have a Rumble Arena. Ooh, it does make the Secret Tunnel slightly worse, because the Secret Tunnel does colorless, but I think the power level is just there. Bossing, say, what's Return of Wild Speaker? That's fine. Fire Sage, like, you know, would love a 2-drop. I'm going to take my land. Just with Rumble Arena and Secret Tunnel, being able to Earthbend on them gives me some late game, long grinding, and I don't have that many 2-drops where I'm like super duper aggressive. I'll just Fire Sages, just want the 2-drop. Over the Lizard. Yeah, I'm not playing blue. Knowledge Seeker and Wisdom can just leave. Alright. Take the 2-drop that help me filters. I actually love 2-drops with like the discard draw. I think they're amazing limited design, and I'm starting to get enough 2-drops. Yay. Kind of nothing here. It's all interchangeable. I'll take a Wall-top Sentries for the sideboard. I'm now getting enough 2-drops I don't need the Battle Fan. I'll take a Wall-drop Sentries for the sideboard. Nothing here. I could use this to make Iroh cost 7 and fix my mana. No thanks. Oh, wait, what am I doing? Airship Engine Room. Yeah, you help with my splash. Easy. What am I doing? Easy peasy. Another Cycle of Renewal, maybe? I don't think I'm playing anything of these. I can consider the moves. Boomy Bash, yuck. No, I'll take... Maybe I just will keep him. He also has Forest Cycling, which is neat. And he's like the biggest of big commons. Nothing here. I'll take my uncommon. 29, 28, 27, 20, 28, 27, 26, 25. So I'm going to have to cut at least 2 from this. A Rough Rhino Cavalry is going to be one of them. Badger Mole is just a better card. The Boulder, another one of those. A Boomy Bash for this. We'll take a Boomy Bash for the side. I could take any of those for the side. I'll take another keyword big. I already have one, so I'm probably not going to play both. Turtle Duck. Right. Ooh, Fire Nation Rider. Alright, what am I thinking of cutting from here? See, now that I have Iroh, I want the Seismic Senses, so I can actually go find good Iroh. I need to cut one more. Pillar Launch or a Cunning Maneuver. We'll cut a Cunning Maneuver. Pillar Launch being 1 mana just makes it, I think, a little bit better. Cunning Maneuver did make a clue would be terrible, but it does make a clue. 2 drop, 2 drop, 2 drops. Maybe that'll happen at some point. Lightning strikes, Human archers, Street Hop. Ugh. Twin blades. How many creatures do I have? Only 13. Yeah, I want some more creatures. I'm going to cut this twin blades. Do I keep the 1 cycle of renewal? Probably. I'm going to cut the twin blades for wall top sentries just because I want more creatures. 1, 2, 3, and the cycle of renewal to help splash. Whatever. I don't like the earth. I was hoping not to play these, but what else do I play instead? A turtle duck? Probably not. Fire Nation Riders? Maybe in the matchup. I don't know, like I'm looking to side these out first. But yeah, so there I'm going. That's what I'm going to do. Hope to... So in this deck, I have to not be afraid to cast a Firebending Lesson or a Lightning Strike early. Especially if I don't have a 2-drop. Hopefully I can trade off some 2-drops, though. Whatever. And then it's like... You know, do your normal mid-range, get some damage in. Hopefully you can end with Iroh. But, you know, Sabertooth Badger Mole can get a lot of work done. Minstrels can get a lot of work done. Yeah, so that's the deck. I'll let you know how it does, everybody. This is Andre Aguirre Desjardins signing off.